When we invest most of our energy making people understand but fail, we sigh in disappointment and we consider it better to keep silent than to waste any energy further. In the Gospel today, we find that the Pharisees come to Jesus asking him for a sign from heaven. Was it not enough for them to see whatever Jesus had done so far? Jesus had performed so many miracles and signs by then, yet they demanded for a sign. Jesus does not give them any sign because their motive was to test him. On the other hand, Jesus sighed deeply in his spirit and said, "Why does this generation seek a sign? Truly I say to you, no sign will be given to this generation." Jesus sighed. When do we sigh? When we are disappointed and frustrated. When people around us fail to listen to what we say, or when people do not understand our ideas and thoughts. When we invest most of our energy making people understand but fail, we sigh in disappointment and we consider it better to keep silent than to waste any energy further. Perhaps Jesus had the same feeling. He was disappointed because of the disbelief of the Pharisees. He sighs when he sees the shallowness of faith and the rebellious resistance from them. He finds it better to leave that place and go to the other side because no sign was going to convince them. Dear friends, do we also look for signs from God? I think most of us look for some kind of miracles in our lives. We want something spectacular to happen. Sometimes we just imagine that if God could perform this miracle, my life would have been wonderful. If God could bless me with this, my family would have been so happy. Praying sincerely with faith for genuine needs is a different thing than desiring for signs for our own benefit. God definitely knows how much we would love to see some signs in our lives. However, He also knows that He has been giving enough signs around us. The heavens proclaim the glory of God, and the firmament shows forth the work of His hands, says Psalm 18. Thus, there are enough of signs around us to tell us the presence of God. Today we need to reflect. Do I sometimes make Jesus sigh deeply? Do I wait for Him to do something spectacular for me? Do I have enough faith in Jesus? Am I able to see the numerous signs and wonders around me? Do I acknowledge and thank Him for all the blessings I have received in my life and in my family?